Okay, so we have a Northern Copperhead that we obtained from a local resident, and I say we, the Park Service that I work for. The Copperhead had been entangled in deer netting being used to protect people's gardens from deer. Obviously, it just kind of keeps them from eating their vegetables. Anyway, so this one we were able to cut free of the netting, but the snake looks like it may have appeared to sustain some injury. So we're going to take a look at it. It's probably not a big deal, but it gives me an opportunity to practice some tubing techniques. Tubing usually entails using a plastic tube of various sizes, meant to be just a little bit larger than the diameter of the snake itself. And so the idea is to entice the snake through this hole here, one of the openings, and then contain them using a free hand to seal off one end. And ideally the snake will be stretched out along the tube here, where you can examine them through the clear tube, or sex them if that was your other goal, and then obviously without it turning around and biting you. So it's good for the snake, it's good for the person handling it, and so on. Some other safety precautions that I have utilized are boots, of course. I have a secure container that latches on both ends, and I'm using these lightweight hooks. Also relatively have made a nice clear space to let the animal out, so don't have too many obstructions here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Remove the latches, carefully remove the top, and there we go, is our Northern Copperhead sitting down in here. And so I'm going to gently reach down and grab them, not to try to minimize any stress to the animal as possible. Ideally, I like to use 2 points of contact, make the snake feel a little bit more comfortable. Now this is going to be the tricky part, trying to entice it to go down that little hole. And that will be the challenge. It's a beautiful looking snake. Nice color pattern to it. Yeah, just gently coax him into that little tube or set. Like I said, that is the trick. Get him to cooperate. This is a wild caught animal. As I mentioned before, it was caught in deer netting. So oftentimes these guys are not going to be as cooperative. Oh, there we go. There he goes. There he goes. Keep going, fella. Oh, he's not buying it. Let's try again. The other factor too to consider is the time of day, the temperature. How hot is it? How cool is it? Because that's going to determine how active this guy is. We've almost had 2 attempts where he's gone through. Hopefully he doesn't figure it out that I'm trying to trap him. There he goes. Come on. I'm going to try this tube. Okay, since I'm not being very successful, I'm going to put him back in the container, reposition my tube. Since I am doing this single-handedly, I'm going to have to stop for a moment. And close the lid. Try again.